Ever wondered what the real difference is between someone who's good and someone who is truly great? Well, it's not just about talent. Today, we're unlocking the mental secrets of how the world's best performers actually think. I mean, really think about it. Why do some people seem to thrive when the heat is on, while others just crumble? This one question can define a game, a career, or even your entire life.
We've all been there, right? That moment when it all just goes wrong.
Your heart starts pounding, your mind is racing a million miles an hour, and you can just feel the weight of that moment crashing down on you.
And then that little voice starts to creep into your head. What if I can't do this? What if I'm just not good enough?
Okay, so let's break this down. Psychologists have a name for this. They call it the pressure point. It's that critical make-or-break moment where your performance is ultimately decided.
Does any of this sound familiar? That sinking feeling when you fail a huge exam, or when you completely lose focus right when it matters most. Maybe it's giving up just a little too soon, or that awful feeling of choking under pressure. Yeah, we've all been there.
But what if you could take all that pressure and turn it into your biggest advantage? Well, you can. It's time to unlock the champion's mind.
The core idea we're talking about here is mental toughness. And no, it isn't about being some emotionless robot. It's about performing at your absolute best despite all the chaos. And the best part? It's a skill you can build, like a muscle. It's built on 4 pillars: taking control of what you can, staying committed to your goals, seeing a challenge as a chance to grow, and building unshakable confidence. This really shows the 2 different paths your mind can take. A fixed mindset tells you, this is as good as I get. Failure is my limit. But the growth mindset? That's where champions live. They believe they can always improve. They don't see failure as a brick wall. They see it as a roadmap for how to get better.
And this isn't just some nice idea. The science backs it up. Research shows that mental toughness can account for about 25% of the difference in performance between athletes. That is huge. A whole quarter of what separates a champion from everyone else is happening right between their ears.
So what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's talk about the people who've absolutely mastered this way of thinking.
This quote really says it all. Bad things happen. Setbacks are a part of life. The real difference is how you respond. Champions just refuse to let one bad moment plant seeds of doubt for the next one.
Okay, take Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time. Here's his secret. He didn't just visualize winning. He visualized chaos. He would mentally rehearse what he would do if his goggles filled up with water during an Olympic final. So when it actually happened, he didn't panic. He was prepared. He just executed the plan he'd already practiced 1,000 times in his mind. That's mental toughness in action.
So you're probably asking, how can you start building this mindset today? It is way simpler than you think. Here's your 3-step mental playbook. All right, step 1, control your focus. Just remember the acronym, WIN, what's important now? The second you feel overwhelmed, just ask yourself that question. It cuts through the noise. Step 2, reframe failure as feedback. Your brain is literally wired to learn more from your mistakes. So see every loss not as the end, but as a compass pointing you toward where you need to improve. And number 3, visualize the process. Just like Phelps, don't just dream about winning. Mentally rehearse the tough moments and see yourself overcoming them. Prepare for the struggle, and you will own it. And this all brings us to the most important point of all. Winning isn't about one single moment, or a medal, or a grade. It's an identity. It's about who you choose to become when things get hard. So I want you to remember this. It is not about genetics, and it is not about luck. It's a choice. It's a choice to see a challenge differently, to learn from every single loss, and to control what you control. You can learn to think like a champion.
So I'll leave you with this question. The next time you feel that pressure, the next time you feel that doubt creep in, what are you going to focus on? What's going to be your next move? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.